So thank you so much for speaking to CNBC TV18. I want to start by talking about the larger strategy as far as divestment and of course public asset management for the year is concerned. You've achieved a great success in the first quarter. Tell us something about that. And now going towards the target, what would be the sectors that will see divestment coming from the government, will see listings coming from the government of government companies, towards that larger target of divestment?
As you rightly mentioned, there are 4 elements to the composite strategy. As part of those elements, we have targets not just for asset monetization, which is the right word to use, but also for capital investment by public enterprises. So we are happy to mention that, this year, both of them are on track. And as per the latest data available, as part of our sustained capex strategy by public enterprises, they achieved 29% of the annual target this year by July. And as far as asset monetization is concerned, against a target of 47,000 crore, we have achieved 22,000 crore in the first quarter itself.
Okay. Now I will come to one by one in terms of the targets that the government had. On IDBI Bank, where does the process stand at this point of time? And to be able to understand from this point, what is the best estimation that DIPAM has when it comes to conclusion of the process itself?
The EOI part of the process has been fully completed. The qualified parties who qualified it technically have been through a provisional fit and proper assessment by the Reserve Bank of India. And they are now doing the due diligence, and through the data room, all details, data, documents have been made available. We are in an advanced stage of completing the due diligence exercise.
Okay.
And the further steps, which is essentially the RFP stage. We hope to be able to complete that process by the end of the financial year.
So the due diligence process by the end of the financial year, is it?
Due diligence process by September.
By September, and conclusion of the transaction by end of the financial year.
I said what I had to. Wait for the right announcement at the right time.
Okay. Now coming to the second target, and that was LIC. About 96.5% stake is what the government has in the company. You have time till May 2027 to bring it down to about 90% and have public shareholding of 10%. We were given to understand that bankers have been appointed as far as an OFS for LIC is concerned, and the road shows would happen in the next 2 weeks itself. First of all, on the first part of the question, what is the process there?
You seem to be having sufficient information. I can only say that as per our commitment, we are committed to sharing the wealth of our large financial institution, particularly the ones that are listed with ordinary shareholders. We are also making progress to achieve the public listing norms, which are set by our regulator, which is SEBI. And we have done our, as you know, the RFP came out in public domain about 4 months ago. We have completed the entire RFP process. And transaction-specific details, I'm sorry, cannot be given at this time, because all the rumors that float around do not help any one of us. The transactions are designed by market research, and they are confidential at the moment. And at the right time, we'll make the right announcements.
Okay. One more question as far as LIC is concerned. About 6.5% needs to be divested by May 2027. Our understanding and the information is that the government, of course, the final quantum will be decided after the roadshow, but the government initial indication or its requirement is to divest about 2.5% to 3% in this year and then subsequently. Can you confirm that to us, that that is the initial requirement which the government has or not? And what would be the quantum that you would do to reach that 6.5% by 2027?
I will not confirm any number. And as I said, we have to watch the liquidity in the market.
Yes.
And we have to watch the volume weighted average price. And depending on what the market research says, each individual transaction will be designed and pre-announced in public domain through you and through your viewers, so that every ordinary investor, every Indian can partake in it.
Okay. One question as far as the defense sector is concerned. That has played an important role as far as government's divestment and asset management plan is concerned. The valuations still are quite favorable as far as defense space is concerned. What is the role and which individual target companies would sort of contribute towards the divestment plan as far as for the year is concerned?
Defense, as you know, is a strategic sector. But as per our composite policy, even in strategic sectors, we want to share the wealth of the public enterprises with citizens. And we have also taken a conscious decision, to list several of PSUs in the defense sector. And this has paid dividends because their performance has become market-oriented. They are subject to the market discipline. Their valuations are also very good. And we have minimum public shareholding norms for the defense enterprises who are listed. And we will be making progress on that in due course.
Okay. Two final questions. One is from the defense sector, Bharat Dynamics. Is that also a company where you're designing a divestment plan? Because that hasn't been spoken about. Is that something on the government's radar? Because, of course, as I said, the sector has good valuations. That is a company where you could look to unlock some of the government value.
No forward-looking company-specific details can be given at this moment. But I would mention to you that the Mazagon Docks OFS came out in April. It was a grand success, and you may hear a few more announcements during the course of the year.
Okay. One final question: as far as NMDC Steel is concerned, you were looking for selling that particular vertical as well. How far has that process gone? Where are you right now, and how soon do you expect that process to move towards the point of conclusion?
And no individual company-specific questions.